Hey everybody, welcome back to Northern Lion Plays The Binding of Isaac Rebirth. Please God, an Isaac run. No, not gonna happen. Maybe Maggie for the 533,000th goddamn time. Oh my God, and it's Curse of the Labyrinth, so we can't even go into that curse room. JXBX, Justin times Brittany times George Bush, William Johnson. That's a hybrid character that I've created of George W. Bush and Ray William Johnson. I call it the Mecha Creator, and it comes to me in my dreams, and it tells me the only way to keep the voices to stop is to drink a gallon of tomato juice every day. Anyway, my latent mental disturbances aside, last run was... Do you want to talk about it? It was ridiculous. It was fun. It was just insane. We had the luckiest run of all time. Gave it a chance to get completely ruined by re-rolling the shit out of it with the D4. Ended up continuing to have great runs. How can I complain? Well, I can complain because we didn't find the raw liver. And I felt like we, as usual, gave it the old college try. Unfortunately, no such luck. That's okay. There's our shop. I would love to buy a Spirit Heart right off the bat. I would love to buy a bomb right off the bat. You know what? I'm happy with Sacrificial Dagger here. How much is the Spirit Heart was 3 cents? The Spirit Heart was 3 cents. I think we got a pretty good chance to get that before we get completely fucked out of our chances at a deal with the devil here. Sacrificial Dagger, I pay for it in deals with the devil all the time, so to pick it up for the price of On the House is awesome. Is it the best orbital? It's up there. I don't know why, like... Maybe I prefer, that's a pretty good thing if I remember to get it. Maybe I prefer Big Fan, but I'm trying to figure out why. I guess Big Fan gives you like a little bit more coverage in like a, I don't want to call it vertical, but it gives you like a wider area of coverage, whereas, or a longer area of coverage, whereas the Sacrificial Dagger, I was going to call it Darkest Dagger. Too much Darkest Dungeon this week. But it gives you a longer, a wider area of coverage. That makes no sense. You know, Big Fan is stouter. I can't believe we dodged that. And, Sacrificial Dagger more slender, but also probably does more damage. I don't know which one I'm more likely to take damage using offensively. We might as well just finish this room before things go truly terribly. Another key. It could be worse. And, you know what? The best thing I can say about these items right now, beyond the fact that they're passive and thus, you know, by default, pretty okay, at least not a negative thing to pick up, is that they're both deal with the devil items, which makes it extremely unlikely, well, like literally impossible, that's how unlikely it'll be, that they will show up on deals with the devil and we'll never have to pay for them or ignore them. In the future, those spaces can then be occupied by deals with the devil that are perhaps a little bit more useful for me immediately. Hey, this is exciting. Absolutely zero chance of fighting the Haunt on this floor. Doesn't guarantee us a deal with the devil, but it certainly puts us in a pretty good position. I'm not even going to buy the Spirit Heart. That's how cocky I am. I should probably go back and blow up one of the Tinted Rocks, though. That's, you know, nearly inexcusable. So because we're fighting a long Larry... Oh, no, okay, we're all right. Because we're fighting a long Larry here, feel like we can stand near-ish to the tailor region. Oh my God, I farkin' blew it. That's alright, maybe it'll make things more dynamic here. That was just a lazy and bad play. We're gonna end up taking the coin purse, and I'm scared as shit. 2 lemon parties, that's actually alright. And range down, and hematemesis. Probably doesn't count as red heart damage, so I'm not too perturbed. Obviously, Lemon Party's been a huge asset for me here. Please, another deal with the devil anyway. Alright, we did still get one. And inside of it, we get the ability to fly, which is actually awesome. Opens up a lot of treasure chest opportunities for me here. And a pretty good first floor, all things considered. I can't be too salty about this one. I was for a minute, but I've come back to the other side now. Rarely do I actually have the opportunity to buy everything I want in that room. Or to pick up all the money, I should say, not buy everything I want. But you know what I mean. Probably. We'll blow up this Tinted Rock. It would be awesome to get a crawl space out of it as well. It's been a little while since we've had one, but the 2 Spirit Hearts there are going to ease the pain of not getting one. And then we'll open this. And that's Swallowed Penny, which is not that good, but better than nothing. And we'll open this, and we'll get a Golden Key, which is coming at like the worst opportune, or least opportune moment. Is the bomb 5 cents? Bomb is 5 cents. You know, I'm willing to give the 5 cents a crack here. And have a good opportunity to get maybe 2 Spirit Hearts or a bomb and a key. So I'm okay with that. At this point, we've paid 5 cents for 2 items, which is pretty alright. And then we've got another Tinted Rock that we can abuse up here. I forgot that we have Spectral Tears, so we're actually at a pretty nice advantage right here. And the battery charge. Well, we're not going to get anything effective out of it anyway. That was admittedly very stupid. What I thought would happen was not what happened. I thought that would still blow up the Tinted Rock, but it would give us the best chance of finding a crawl space. Didn't end up working that way. You know, I hope you're not mad at me for taking damage on that curse room. I think it was worth it to give the red chest an attempt at least. And we'll leave, and I'm feeling pretty good. A little bit lower than Maggie's starting HP. But we can fly. We've got Spectral Tears. We've got Sacrificial Dagger. We got Brother Bobby. That's about it, I suppose. Nothing else really worked out that amazingly for us, but hey. I think, all things considered, a relatively good first set of floors. Our second set of floors. We'll go to a curse room right away. It's a little risky. Ended up not working out. That's alright. We still have the other half of the Spirit Heart protecting us. And then down here we have more than enough keys for sure. Goat Head. Alright. All is forgiven. Now we can take red heart damage straight up out of our asshole if we want to. And I'm already, you know, making good on that promise, unfortunately, but still, we're getting money out of it. You know what? We might as well, hey, hit me. Yeah, there you go. We'll use Yum Heart, and then that allows us to actually pick up a regular sum of money, and we're not that worried about our deal with the devil. So you know what? Taking controlled amounts of damage to make the best use of the Swallowed Penny that we can is probably the right course of action. I would rather not have lost the Spirit Heart, but now that we're rolling on red hearts, kind of in, like, who gives a shit mode to some extent, as long as we have our, you know, Yum Heart actually doing work for us, and not losing more health so we can afford to replenish. More healths? More hearts that we can afford to replenish, then, you know, life's good, man. We'll be able to buy whatever we want from the shop, I'm assuming. Now, the only time this will actually be the right course of action is if you have Goat Head. We're lucky enough to have Goat Head, so I don't mind. And actually, I don't mind this situation all that much either. We are up to 15 cents now. That is a guaranteed shop item. Should we so choose one? Not in love with this current situation. Would much rather be like one-shotting these guys, but when would you not, I guess? If they're gonna give you a choice in the matter, you'd probably take that one. It might be great as well. I don't think it's the be-all, end-all, but it would be nice if we could have enough money to spawn an arcade on the next floor in addition to all this stuff, because then on the blood bank, that's really where we could get our money's worth. Oh shit, that was scary. Yeah, we could get the best, you know, bang for our buck on those red hearts in that situation. Please. At least if you're going to shoot bombs, shoot them over here so we can maybe find the secret room. I think that probably would have found it, honestly. Not a good play on my part, and there goes our Spirit Heart, which means we're in full-on taking damage mode again, which is not necessarily a bad thing. I still don't think that would have been a secret room, so I'm not intensely concerned about it. That was a very stupid play, but we are going to get a full Spirit Heart back anyway. I almost worry, though, that being rewarded for playing sloppy is going to lead to sloppier play, which I think is like a unintentionally sloppier play. We can totally afford to buy one of these. Red Candle versus Yum Heart, sure. That'll also make it so that I am less incentivized to do the dumb bullshit I've been doing. Plus, we're guaranteed to deal with the devil here. Very easy boss and variant on this boss, even, to be fighting with Red Candle. Hopefully we get some kind of... Well, we're not going to know what our items are, so hopefully we just fight Krampus. That would make it a little easier. We got Pentagram for free. Ooh, we need to go deeper is not what I was looking for. I can't afford to take either of those. They're too hard deals. I still can't afford to do it, I'm sorry. If we get like a 1-up or something, I might consider it, or a health upgrade somewhere along the line here. That's 48-hour energy, which... I mean, with Yum Heart does something for me. I forgot I could fly. I could just pick that up. You know what? We'll try to go... I know I said this wouldn't be the secret room, but we'll look for it anyway. We'll try to go buy our Spirit Heart. And then... Still no raw liver, of course. It's probably a better trinket if I don't want to take damage. We'll try to go buy our Spirit Heart, and then maybe I'll take one of those deals. The worst case scenario would be like... Satanic Bible, Judas's Shadow. You know, we can make good work with either, or we could make it work with either of those. Little Brimstone is an awesome pickup as well, assuming we can actually, you know, keep our survivability up there. Bit of a tricky one, though. I mean, we did just get a nice little damage buff, so I don't want to throw this run away. So I guess what I'm trying to say is let's hope we don't. Shovel picked up kind of sucked, but we make it not suck by just picking up another item anyway. Please be good. Middle one. The Pact. Ah, it's great, so we get the Spirit Hearts back anyway. Yeah, I can live with that. That makes that shovel pickup not suck because we basically got it for free anyway. Alright, I didn't know the Pact was 2 hearts. I thought it was only a 1 heart deal. So HP-wise, we're still in a terrible position, relatively speaking, but this shows up all the time. I like it, but it's a little crazy that Fate shows up seemingly on like every other run for free. I think it's because the golden chest item pool is so small that if you open, you know, it's the same thing. Like, Infamy doesn't show up that much because it's a high percentage chance to show up, like, more than other items. It's because the pool that it's in is so small. Infamy, Tammy's Head, Bob's Brain, and Fate are, like, some of the most common items, and they all share a pool. I don't think that is a coincidence. But I'm very happy to have it. I mean, we can already fly, but basically it's just a free HP upgrade at this point, which is still pretty good. In our current situation, especially. I was really hoping that our pickup would actually be like regular Brimstone, but hey, little Brimstone, that's alright. It allows us to get the Brimstone effect while maintaining our actual tiers, which is fine. Not loving the knockback on these Pacty tiers. That's okay too for now. And again, our number one priority, you know, if we feel that a win is in the cards for us, our number one priority is raw liver. I don't love our chances of making it happen, but we'll go to our secret rooms regardless. I mean, you know, do you think it's a coincidence? It might be, but I'm a little on the fence. I'm not sure if it's a coincidence that ever since we started looking for secret rooms more often, we have a much better track record for winning. Like, we've kind of put up 7 wins without having to worry about it all that much. Like, it's been very easy. I haven't even really noticed. Now, the part of that can just be RNG, but at the same time, maybe there's something to be said for secret rooms, you know, correlating to victories. Book of Secrets, I wish it was better. But I can't deny that it's nice to know where our secret room is. Hematomesis, I'm saving. It's useless right now, but at least not painful. But it could be better in the future. Pills, of course they're pills. I can see forever. 48-hour energy. Tears up. I think we'll just take I can see forever. Actually, you know what? We'll use I can see forever so that we don't have to spend a bomb to get into our other secret room. And then we'll use Hematomesis on that room. And, well, if it has black hearts or red hearts. And then we'll just, you know, ball out of control with the special hearts that it gives us. It's like it's a pretty basic tip that can actually end up helping you out a lot. Hematomesis will pay out with the kind of hearts that the second secret room has if you use it on the second secret room. Why not take advantage of that? 11 minutes deep here. You know, probably about on pace for boss rush. Not that that's the kind of thing I'm too worried about right now. Now that we have Little Brimstone, it's a little difficult to focus on using the Temperance. Oh, that kind of sucks. We don't want to use Hematomesis there. I guess we'll take Temperance down to a future floor. It's a little weird, though. We can't really focus on using Brimstone, or Little Brimstone, I should say, and Red Candle at the same time. So if we get the cash, I might not mind replacing it with a different spacebar item. I wonder if Hematomesis would work on that room. I hadn't considered that. I know that this is not, like, it might not seem that useful, but because we have the goat head, it doesn't seem that useful. But I wanted to get whatever we were going to get as fast as possible, so I don't think that's that terrible of a play. And we'll take the Temperance card with us, because we will have some red hearts in the future. I doubt that it's going to be, you know, too important one way or the other, but it's probably the better card to take with us. Apart from using the Joker card to, like, teleport out of a curse room or something. I don't know. As weird as this run looks and as low HP as it might seem like we are right now, I'm actually not concerned at all, basically, with the quality of this run. I think this run is actually pretty good. The only question is, you know, do we have much I'm not even going to say sustainability, but... Ooh, yeah, we probably want to take that. And we'd like to get something on this floor just so we can take Master of Unlocking with us in the future. But, like, if we run across something that's particularly difficult, do we have the kind of run where we can work through it anyway? Answer might be no. But it might be yes. You know, there's two sides of the same coin here. Yeah, Mom's Key for free, for sure. We get 2 extra keys out of it, which is nice. But additionally, we get to take Master of Unlocking with us in the future, because otherwise we wouldn't have been able to do that. And on top of that, you know what? I don't even think I'm going to like this Temperance card that much, so let's just try this out. Range down. Full health. Wasn't that good. I'll just admit. Anyway, we will be moving onwards for real now. I'll take this range downgrade pill with us just in case there's an off chance that we get a PhD or something in the future. I'm playing a little weirdly on this run, but I kind of like that. I'm kind of getting down with the sickness right now. Open up your hate and let it flow into me and all that stuff. Alright, Chub. Chub just likes smoke, and I've got red candles, so I think we finally found the perfect opportunity. Probably got pretty lucky there with the Sacrificial Dagger play, to be honest with you. We got a range upgrade. We can't do anything else in the other rooms, just Contract from Below, which we've already taken. Let's keep moving along, and hopefully we'll be able to find a secret room on this floor. This is lowering the amount of secret rooms we're going to get total, and I'm not going to lie. My mortality is kind of coming into play now. Because it's an XL floor, one less shop, one less secret room, might not make a big difference, or might make the biggest difference of all. Ooh, I thought you were one of the exploding ones. Little risky. Alright. I can't believe we've... You know, no, I don't love Maggie as a character. You shut up, you love Maggie. Comments and Maggie sitting in a tree. F-U-C-K-I... Oh, hold up. I was gonna say... Fukinga, which is a German word, which means waffle sandwich. But anyway, the fact that we've randomed Maggie, you know, I had a couple of people complaining, and to the credit of the populace, most people were like, stop complaining about everything, and I didn't take Master of Unlocking with me. Whatever, we got safety cap, I'm an idiot. To the credit of the average populace, a lot of people were like, stop complaining about everything. But somebody was like, you know, this scumbag doesn't, and he didn't say scumbag, he said a word that was worse than scumbag, because scumbag is kind of a point of endearment. But anyway, he said, this shithead, or something along those lines, doesn't even play Eve anymore. And I was like, when I played every character an equal number of times, people complained about there not being randoms. And now that I use random, people are complaining about some characters not getting proper representation, and they're blaming me for it. It's fucking random, dog. Okay, if you wanna be, you know, you gotta have your... If you've bought your cake, you should eat it too. That's all I'm gonna say about that, you know? Sometimes random is gonna come up with these absurd things, you know? People don't get mad when you random the Lost twice in a row, but if you random fucking Maggie 3 times in 6 runs, people freak the fuck out. I'm gonna take it. Ah, that's bad. So the reason I took it... I'm so slow right now, by the way. We might actually die here. The reason I took it was primarily because I wanted the HP upgrade, but our stats, they got affected in a very negative way. That sucks. And that's what I get for taking experimental treatment as a little bit of a giggle, I suppose. We can still pull out of this. If we find a shop... Oh, shit. If we find a shop or a very nice item room... Come on. Don't do me dirty or otherwise here. I'm not gonna let Chubb finish the job. With Little Brimstone and, well, in fact, not just with Little Brimstone, but with Spectral Tears, we can just hang out over top of these rocks and take basically no risk whatsoever. Please, God, drop a Spirit Heart. Have a Tinted Rock. Have a goddamn heart. We haven't taken that much... Well, we did take a lot of red heart damage on that one floor, but that's exempt from, you know, what's going on right here. I think we've played relatively well. At least on, like, a dodging standpoint. Maybe we've made some terrible tactical decisions, but that's half the fun. Is recovering from those. We'll play until we get down to 5 cents, just on the off chance we get a Spirit Heart payout or something like that. I still feel like this run is so powerful that it's a pretty logical choice for a win. Ooh, that was a little scary. Pretty logical choice for a win if we just don't die right now, you know? This is a good situation. Let's throw a bomb down here. We'll throw another one down right there. No payouts. Unfortunate luck. I really wanted that to be balls of steel. Anyway, we're gonna use both bombs or key pills because those bombs or key pills allow me to open golden chests and other such valuable doors. I would reroll our whole run right now, not just for fun's sake, but for strategy's sake. Not our secret room. Tempting, but also incredibly scary, you know? I should probably be making a bit more of an effort to look for tinted rocks, considering I'm one hit away from death. Don't want to touch that shit. Don't want to fall asleep because I'd miss you, baby, and I don't want to miss a thing. Thank God those fires don't have spectral tears. Oh, there's a tinted rock. Okay, don't knock it out of the way, don't knock it out of the way. Oh, I love you. I can see forever. And double the Gauze rune. That's actually exactly what we needed. Thank you, not just to the RNG there, but to the contract from below. Bit of a bold pickup. Just paid for itself right there. You're still alive? Bit surprised. Alright, now we don't have any bombs, but we don't need those bombs to see secret rooms because we already used the I can see forever pill. I tried to use Sacrificial Dagger there, which was a terrible decision. Alright. Shop. Important. There might be some value in that blank card. If there is, let me know. Because you're playing the seed at the same time, right? Let me know. Because I, as of right now, feel like it's probably in my best interest to invest in as many Spirit Hearts as possible. Because let's keep in mind, like, you know, we're not going to get an HP upgrade from our next boss. We're going to get... Ooh, tears up. 2 tears upgrades, pretty good. We're not going to get an HP upgrade from Mom. We're going to get the Polaroid. And rest assured, I'll be taking the Polaroid. I'm not going negative on this one. I was in BizSnap's comments and I saw people complaining that he took the negative on a run. They would say, don't take the negative, it's not fun. Can we get together, can we have like a Council of Nicaea as an Isaac community and decide what the right way to play Isaac is? You know, we'll try to give like proportional representation and stuff like that. I feel for Snaps, man, because I got people on my end saying, yo, don't just take the Polaroid, it's boring. And people are like, oh, well, it's obvious. You take the Polaroid sometimes, but the negative other times. But in a, you know, you just take the Polaroid 6 out of 7 times, and then nobody will ever get mad. Except for the people that do get mad. But those people are crazy. I'm not taking the guillotine. As crazy as this run is, I don't want to, you know, have a greater than average chance of throwing just as a result of picking up an item that I'm not comfortable with right now. There's our other secret room. You know, as much as I'd love to just leave this floor, I think it is in our best interest to explore as much as possible. You know, we're better off with Hematemesis for second secret rooms that actually have, like, Black Hearts or Spirit Hearts or Eternal Hearts in them. I guess it can't be Spirit Hearts, but anyway. Every room that we go to is another chance to find a Tinted Rock. Every room that we go to is another chance to get a couple of consumable drops, plus I haven't seen our second item room. Of course I remembered that I haven't seen our second item room. Totally! I've never skipped an item room this week. Totally. Definitely not in a semi-recent run, or more than one semi-recent runs. Magic Fingers is not good enough. No use crying over spilled milk, it's just not the item that we need to carry us to the victory that I desire right now. Shit happens, and, when it happens, I'll be there. To clean it up. With my mouth. So we're up to 5 Spirit Hearts. With permanent Polaroid invincibility, that's enough HP that I could see it carrying us through the womb. Especially if I get a good deal with the devil after the mom fight for some really high damage, high quality stuff. Whether or not that ends up happening remains to be seen, but that is the entirety of the floor, with the exception of the mom fight. Red Candle will be a good asset on the mom fight. Probably don't want that range downgrade pill. Yeah, and do we know what... it doesn't really matter what that card is, to be honest with you. Hematemesis, it has a compelling case. Good. Okay, with Red Mom, becomes a little trickier. A little bit less red candle, a little bit more little brimstone, I think. Good. That's more of the red candle usage that I was looking for there. If we were fighting Blue Mom, I could understand that. I guess the other thing that we could do is try to use, like, just put red candle down, like there, and then try to get Mom's foot to fall on it. But now it's been extinguished. Anyway, this fight is basically over. And now that it is, we'll take our Polaroid. I'm scared. We'll take our deal with the devil. Okay, so this is a very tough moment that I'm going to choose to save myself some mental anguish of and just not think about it. Gimpy, if it was very early in the run, no doubt. No doubt we're going for that Gimpy pickup. It pays out statistically to the point where over the course of a whole run, you know, I think you're pretty silly to get rid of Gimpy. This is one of the unique situations that make Isaac so great, in which an item that is good is not good given our HP and the situation we find ourselves in. So, I'm not saying Gimpy is a bad item. I think the benefits that it gives us long-term are outweighed by the short-term consequences. So, you know, I don't think we would live long enough to really benefit from it, I guess is what I'm trying to get at there, all things considered, and all that. Which is also my daily, you know, regimen of TV watching. First I watch All Things Considered, then I watch all that. It's just, you know, you get the ego, the super ego, and the id. We're gonna be looking for secret rooms because we can look for secret rooms. I'm not even at this point like lampshading raw liver. Who cares? You know, I would love it to show up. We do our best to influence it. Sometimes it happens. Well, never has it happened, but at some point it will happen. Probably. I would like it to, at least. This curse room will cost us 1 spirit heart. I almost feel like that is probably worth it. Obviously, it would have been better if we could just walk in, but we'll probably go to it. We have bombs? Yeah, okay. Just in case a bunch of blue fires are in there. So we'll walk in. Come on. Okay. Alright, not good. We got a Tears upgrade for a Spirit Heart. Not a great trade for us in our current situation, but in many situations would be good. And we'll take Hematemesis with us because this could all, like, fall apart in a good way if we find our second secret room. It could be a shortcut for a winning run. And I mean that sincerely. We just need, preferably, black hearts on our second secret room. Don't like this. I'm too slow to be safe here, but we made it. With little brimstone, we, you know, can not only do a decent amount of damage, but do a decent amount of damage dispersed to a wide variety of targets, which is fantastic for us. Anything that does, you know, an area of effect, whether radial or linear, is going to basically be worth its weight in gold. We don't have Midas Touch, otherwise that joke would have been a little bit better, but you get the idea. You can see the potential of how it could have been. I know there's items back there. We will go back for them. Yeah, Curved Horn beats the pills. We haven't... Pardon me. A little bit of granola. We haven't had great pills so far. 2 Lemon Party pills is nothing to sneeze at. But... You know, what do you want me to say? I'm holding on to this Hematemesis pill for kind of like a Hail Mary. Forgot we could fly. Don't need to worry about that creep. Never want to know how much damage forgetting to fly has cumulatively cost me over the course of my Isaac career. What mama don't know won't hurt her. What do you think? Second secret room? It's probably a chance. Oh, okay. Black Heart. Eternal Heart. This is also okay. So Hematemesis, look at that shit. There's HP. There's HP. And then we're going to leave that 1 HP on the ground because we got one more Hematemesis pill that we can go back and get. And this is ridiculous in a great way. Yeah, I mean, it's stupid good, isn't it? If you haven't been paying attention to this kind of advantage that you can use, you should probably pay attention to it now. Bare minimum, we're going to get 3 extra HP out of this. Which we might just trade away on a deal with the devil, but we'll see. We're going to get 3 extra HP out of this, and that extra HP Could go as high as, I guess, 5 right now. Well, unfortunately, we only got 1 extra out of it, which isn't even 1 extra, but because we would have gotten it anyway. But hey, we just got 3 HP in a situation that would have otherwise been pretty unlikely to work out for us. As much as I hate to backtrack because... Ugh. We're on Utero 1. Yeah, as much as I hate to backtrack because we're slow as molasses, we are going to go back here. Full health we should probably get, and then we'll pick up our lemon party pill as well. Could be useful for the future. So we just went from, like, you know, knocking on heaven's door to a situation in which we're maybe, at this point, favored to win, if we weren't already. Well, if I could go back in time, I probably wouldn't end up doing that room. Did we find a secret room? We didn't find a secret room, so we should look for a secret room. I don't want to backtrack all the way up there. I don't want to work either. I just want to bang on my drum all day. It's a noble sentiment. That's not going to be it. Well, let's take our sweet-ass time. Don't think twice. It's all right. Here we go. We might as well come at it from this room on the side. Oh, we already checked there? Fudge sickles are worse than creamsicles. Let's try popping one right here. I think it's pretty much guaranteed to be here. Well, you know, it doesn't look great, but if he drops a Steam Sale and then we got a Perthrow rune, we could have a 10% chance to reroll it into raw liver. That's the reality I exist in right now, where that is like a good plan. You know what? Well, we're here. Crack this bad boy open. You know, we're getting a bomb for a key. You can probably guess, or infer at least, how I feel about that trade. I'm not really for it. That being said, maybe we'll get some kind of consumable at the end of this that'll make it feel a little bit better. Monstro 2? 2 Monstros. Similar, not quite the same, though. I can't believe that one didn't die there. Well, it got pretty danged close. That should do it. Well, at least we didn't take damage in the process. We didn't get any extra rewards out of it anyway. What was that, like a 12-minute floor? No, I think it was like 6 or 7. It's just the low speed stat that's annoying the shit out of me. But I don't know. Experimental treatment, I believe it lowered our HP by 1. It might have raised our tiers. We're firing pretty quickly. I think it raises your tiers by 0.5, which is like coat hanger level. I'm not sure about damage. Might have raised it. I think it raises it by 1. I can't remember. Which is like pentagram level or something. Jesus juice, maybe. Okay. I hate the enemy that... Or the enemies, because there are unfortunately more than one, that just pop out damage that's relatively impossible to avoid. I think I took damage before I even got physically hit there, which is bullshit. But we got our Spirit Heart back with some interest and some luck here from Latchkey. Not the best item, but it'll work. I know we can use Red Candle effectively. It's just kind of, you know, cumbersome to use in the moment. Lump of Coal, yes. Okay, Mom's Eye, not good enough. With Curved Horn, which is a nice damage upgrade. Down to the next floor. We've made our lives a lot easier. I think we have to admit that there. Lump of Coal is a decent pickup for us, even if our shot speed is not necessarily... It's actually pretty good. I don't know why I had the idea that it wasn't. At this point, I think I've earned a get-out-of-jail-free card when it comes to re-rolling this run. But I'm glad we went in the room anyway, because it's not going to be re-rolls at all. Normally, you know, you get some golden chests or red chests out of these. We're going to probably end up leaving some pennies behind. It doesn't matter. I'll just spoil that for you. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter to me. Whatever you happen to be. That's Raffi, so I don't know why I'm using my Ethel Merman voice, but... Oh, come on. Come on. Come on. I also don't know why I have an Ethel Merman voice. That's another question that I guess we'll answer at a later day. Worth the Spirit Heart? I think at this point, we gotta say that it's probably okay to use a Spirit Heart to go in here. No Guppy dreams, but hey, we got a Guppy item. And 2 chests. Was it worth it? Yeah, you know. We're probably not gonna end up using any of the consumables that we got on this room, but the Guppy's color pickup is something. And what I was really hoping for was like 2 Black Hearts or a bunch of Spirit Hearts, but this is fine as well. I'd say we probably got our HP's worth, even if we don't end up using Guppy's Paw, or if Guppy's Paw ends up being not worthwhile for us. Now, if that was a Guppy item, I'd start to feel pretty excited about the situation, but that's okay. How many different ways to fly can you get over the course of a single run? More keys, and, you know, we've done our due diligence, at least. We're trying to find raw liver again. Real Platinum God could still strike at any time. It's just taking its sweet time right now. Oh, and this is a room where if I take damage, you know, feel free to call me an idiot for this one, because we're pretty much 100% able to keep ourselves safe. I'm going to poke my head out now and then to get little brimstone and my own tears in line to do some damage, but it's not even essential if we just had a little bit more patience, Axl Rose style, but we're fine. Red patch, you know, it's okay. This is one of those runs where I'll just call it straight up. If we make it to the chest, we've got a great chance of survival. I lost my edge a little bit there. Still worked fine. If we make it to the chest, get some, you know, good offensive items or good defensive items, or at least ways to enhance our survivability just a little bit. I think a win is far from being out of the question. It might even be the most likely scenario. But we do have to coast on a relatively low amount of HP and an unreliable respawning mechanic in order to get to that point. So really, at this point, yes, we're doing a lot of damage. We've had good RNG, sort of. We're in a pretty okay run. But this is very skill dependent, the next phase of the game. We did find a tinted rock. That one extra spirit heart, look, I'm going to factor, you know, probably one spirit heart against Mom's heart is a fairly average amount of damage to take. There you go. And I'll just assume that we broke even on that then. We should be trying to get Red Candle to get in there and actually stop on the heart. Preferably without us being able to shoot it and thus extinguish the fire, though. Yeah, there we go. That went pretty well. Alright, so remember, that deal with the devil, not worth anything. The Cathedral is going to be of the utmost importance. Now, call me crazy, but I do think that the Cathedral has a tendency to have a higher amount of tinted rocks than your average floor. At least, maybe it doesn't have a higher percentage, but maybe I just have a better ability to see them, and that's on me. Why not, I guess? There might be a convoluted reason why not, but my why not is more like, I'm going to take it because I don't know better. That's my philosophy on that. Now that we're low on health, we've lost all our spirit hearts. There was a spirit heart in there. Still, things like a half-heart interval are going to become that much more important. Don't like when these bomb flies get kind of like parallel to you. Not quite in line with you, but oh, that was just dumb loss of life there. I don't want to fight 2 bosses or 3 bosses for whatever might be in that golden chest. If I knew what it was in advance, I might consider it. I honestly think a big chunk of success right now is going to be determined by not panicking. Thank you for the spirit heart. That's going to help out as well. But yeah, not panicking, you know, staying cool, remembering things are pretty much going according to plan. I've been on, you know, many runs like this in the past. We got another 2 spirit hearts, I think, out of that, which is kind of ridiculous. Like, this is not my first rodeo when it comes to not being able to take much damage at this point in the game. Not our secret room, and that's okay. I may, in the interest of having a better chance to win the game, I may ignore our cracks at the secret room here if it's not in one of these 2 rooms, just to give ourselves a better chance of actually making it to the chest. I think we have a good chance with 6 HP, honestly. And if we make it to the chest, who knows? Actually, this is a great situation. We're very, very unlikely to end up needing more than, at most, 10 keys on the chest. So, give it to me right now. Yeah, throw down this judgment as well. Should have probably used that on the secret room on the next floor. Give me some red hearts here. Yeah, exactly. Now I can get to a half-heart interval. And also maybe get whatever that demon judgment has. Okay. Can't help but notice you haven't given me many keys so far, so I'm a little disappointed in that, but you know, we're still here. BBF. I like it, actually. I can only afford to give you that for now, to be honest. I wish I could give you more demon judgment. I shouldn't have put you in that position to begin with. You should be coming down with me to the next floor. Bad damage. That's okay. BBF doing what it do. Even if not everybody appreciates BBF, I think it's awesome. We're slow, so more than on your average run, positioning is extremely important. We're going to really, really want to be roughly in the center. Because if we're not in the center, then it's going to be pretty much impossible for us to choose a corner to go into. In fact, I'm cheating a little bit. I'm taking a guess at the start of like each one of these Isaac spawns. Okay, yeah, it worked out. It's a little bit like tennis, you know, you gotta take a little guess at it, and if you get it right, fantastic. If you get it wrong, you're a little screwed. Down to the next floor. We made it to the chest at least. I think, you know, the streak has a pretty good chance of staying alive. If only we could get raw liver as well. Halo, beautiful. Peeper's Eye, it's okay. Virgo, it's pretty good. And Little Gish, it's pretty good. It's just a selection of items that are totally okay. Halo, a little bit better than okay. Especially, like, you know, you appreciate Halo more the more good things you have. I'm gonna take number 1. I'm not gonna touch Strange Attractor. You might be saying, why the fuck would you even take number 1 in this situation? Well, you're not totally wrong. But I think we've gotten enough range and shot speed upgrades that our effective range is gonna be high enough. Now, our speed is just fucking terrible. It's annoying me a great deal here. But this is probably, you know, the most difficult room we would expect to encounter. Short of the Blue Baby fight itself. Although the Blue Baby fight itself is probably easier than this, actually. So I'm not gonna, you know, lose my lunch over that relatively terrible room there. Strange Attractor's just... As much as I love weird items, Strange Attractor's too weird. It backfires too often. Now, we can fly 6 different ways, so I should not be so worried about the creep on the ground. Our speed is god-awful, so we should be worried a lot about war. That's alright, made it work. More chests, please. Very scary. Thank you. Really wanted BBF to get the hit against Super Greed. There we go, that slow from Little Gish will seal the deal. We don't need the money, but we'll come back if we get money equals power. Probably. Probably got lucky on that dodge. Red Candle? I'm glad we took Red Candle. We've been using it fairly effectively in recent runs. You know, it's not that I've ever disliked this item, but it's cementing the fact that it's good. And I appreciate that. Also, it's Piercing Tears if you don't have Piercing Tears. I don't think that's gonna ever hit. Celtic Cross, thank you. Lard pickup is basically like 1 HP. I don't think that's that good. Is this a fucking triple cage? You can't triple cage a double cage. Just fight 1. Make it as easy as possible on yourself. It might only be a double cage. I think it's only a double cage now that I actually look at the HP. Alright, that was handled properly. Because Lard is only 1 HP up, I'm not gonna... Well, I mean, it's more than 1 HP up, but you only get 1 red heart out of it at first. I'm gonna wait to pick it up until we have the ability to fill our whole capacity. Otherwise, it might be better served as kind of a pickup after a Guppy's Collar respawn. Although, I think we'd be stupid to let ourselves die instead of picking up Lard and making our life extend longer, because it's only a 50% chance that Guppy's Collar brings us back in the first place. Anyway. Getting a little risky here. Virgo's Celtic Cross ability has worked like crazy for us. I appreciate it. We have to make a decision pretty soon about whether or not we're going to pick up Lard. I apologize for hyping up the drama of what is normally a relatively drama-free item. I appreciate having the option to get the red hearts to begin with. I just maybe wish we had a couple of more that just dropped on the ground to make it a little easier on myself. Like a red heart drop here would be nice. It happens all the time. That did hit. I was worried that the hitbox wouldn't line up. This is the Gertie that only spawns enemies. Yes, it goes on and on, my frenemies. Anyway, sure. We'll take that for now. I can't believe that Chubb didn't get hit by a BBF there. This one, yeah, there's no avoiding that one. Now, with this many bombs, I would be pretty silly to not check for second secret rooms. We got 2 troll bombs out of it. Not quite what I was looking for. We should look for regular secret rooms as well. Kind of the crux of this whole run right here is the idea that, you know, we're looking for raw liver. I don't think it's in any other location that we've looked at. Now, we could be going in just, like, completely the wrong direction here. Oh, this is the... Well, it's one of the rooms that is very much, you know, a moment of truth. Nice dodges, nice dodges. That's the adversary we're focusing on, and it's done pretty well so far. We're not in a bad position yet. We're not in a bad position yet. How did you live for so long? That's bull and shit combined. We don't need the bombs. We don't need the bombs. Still a bit of a wild run here. Okay. So, we have to make a judgment call. Raw liver. The very small chance of raw liver or take the win. I honestly... You might hate me for this one. Double Emperor card. I think we gotta take the win. I desire it. We've worked really hard for it on this run. We'll take lard now. It should be 1 HP, right? Oh, it gives us half an HP. That's actually worse than if it gave us nothing, because we lost an invincibility in the process. So I think we'll, like, walk into this room, and if it's easy, which it is relatively speaking, you know, relative to the norm on the chest, this is a relatively simple room that is still completely possible to fuck up, but, you know, it's not double cage. My thinking here is basically that, you know, if it's an easy room, let's do the room and have the chance to get the consumable gain for it. If it's a hard room, we'll just Emperor card out. Plus, I want to have a chance to find the secret room. Again, relatively easy room. Let's take care of it. Little Brimstone is the most effective red candle of all. Another easy one. Lots of space up here. 2 more pennies. Like, this shouldn't be the secret room because Mega Satan's in there. But I thought maybe it could just be totally fucked. No, run. Okay, we got lucky. Very, very lucky. I can fly. Don't worry about the creeps so much. All right. Back in the saddle. Put a bomb down here in a second. Look for our secret room. We get 2 keys out of it. You can't hate on a man for trying, but it is getting a little ridiculous. What do we have in here? Oh, kill Gluttony last. BBF, don't fuck this up for me. Yes, okay. By killing Gluttony last, we should get some HP back. Nice. We even got to a half-hard interval. That's going to be the win. We're going to leave. Very, very pleased with our play in that one. Sure, we got some decent RNG. Terrible play right there. But there were many, many times when things could have gone terribly wrong. In fact, we have not won yet. Let's not count our chickens before they hatch. 2 very unfortunate pieces of terrible damage there. Now, don't let Blue Baby get, you know, inside your head. It's the teleport here that's really the most annoying. Oh, shit. Okay, well, there's invincibility. Now, don't let yourself get killed standing too close to him either. We did it. Tough one, though. Not an easy one. But we did it, and that's like 5 Maggie runs, which I think has now pushed our streak to 10. No, just 9. That's okay. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the run. If you did, click the like button. Helps out a great deal. And, of course, subscribe if you want to see more in the future. But for now, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.